Alright. I'm here to be entertained. You don't pay me enough to hold my phone in my hand and stare into the abyss. You don't pay me enough for that, so I'm not doing that. I'm gonna lay on the bed and I don't really have anything to talk about. Everyone just keeps saying go live, so here I am. Here I am to be entertained by the viewer. Entertain me, viewer. Entertain me, viewer. Yeah, that plane crash was pretty crazy the other day. I was asleep during it, and I woke up. My girlfriend was talking about it. It's crazy. They shut down the schools in Louisville the day after that because the air quality was so bad. I seen them grounding all them planes today too. They were grounding planes. What a mess. Yeah, I live 45 minutes away, so it doesn't really affect me, but I heard about it. Seen it. Seen all the videos and all that shit. I tell you all the time, don't fly. Don't be on the planes. I tell you all the time. It's just, people survive car wrecks, okay? All the time people survive car wrecks. Very few people survive plane crashes. So you risking your life, you getting on that plane. Now the irony is I'll probably get hit by a car and die, but I'm 1-0 against cars though. I am 1-0 against cars. Currently undefeated, but I probably wouldn't win the rematch against the car. Not good. Nowhere I want to fly. No thanks. I'll never get back on a plane. Oh, it ain't worth it, man. Stay grounded. How about manning up? Where's Doug at so I can listen to him cry? I worked 10 hours last night. Don't hear me crying, Doug. Man up, Doug. They're switching my schedule. I'm going in 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. now, which is nice. I go to bed at 2 p.m., so it works perfect. And I can get up at 10, get 8 hours. Solid 8 hours. Instead of like 7 hours. See, I don't have there's really nothing to talk about. I mean, it's the same old dumb shit. Stupid Democrats. It's just the most retarded shit I've ever seen. I'm not playing VR. I'm tired. I haven't played a game in a couple days. I don't play the PlayStation much. I just don't really have time. Games ain't what they used to be. VR is fun, but it's you gotta put it on, and you gotta fucking stand up and do all this fucking. It's not just sitting on the couch. You can't even play Village with a regular controller. You have to use the... I tried to play it just with the controller's going to sit on the couch. But you have to use those little VR controllers with it. Why, I don't know, but... I knew GTA 6 would get delayed. Said it months ago. It always gets delayed multiple times. I don't get hyped up for GTA 6 until like a couple months before it comes out. Then I'm like, all right, because then it's definitely coming. If you're like, 3-4 months away, it's probably coming. But y'all getting hyped up a year out and shit, please. They delay it all the time. It's nothing new. All of them get delayed. I wonder why it got delayed. What's wrong with it? The fucking mess is what it is. Still didn't buy a lighter. Keep forgetting. Keep forgetting. Things will never be the same again. You'll forget to do something and people will say, people are retarded. They really are. I'm surrounded by retards. And I'm retarded too, so that it's just a planet full of them. You'll forget something, they'll say, why'd you forget? What kind of question is that, man? Like you had a reason for forgetting. No reason. Shit happened. If I deleted Twitter, then how would I know what's going on? Trusted television. I don't even have cable. Who has cable TV? Who watches that bullshit? I seen an ad for... they played an ad for CNN today during the podcast. There was an ad that played Sanjay Gupta. Sanjay Gupta was telling me to watch CNN. He's got a new documentary coming out. I'm like, what? I mean, you got to have ads for the fucking news. The news is out of control. There shouldn't be ads for the news. Like, tune in to the news. Like, what? Everybody watches the news. Don't need ads for it. If people ain't watching your shit, it's because it's stupid. It's a bunch of lies. It sucks. Therefore, nobody wants to hear that shit. Nobody's watching CNN. Fuck out of here with that. I like Scott Jennings. I wish he'd run for governor so I could vote for him. I have no doubt I'm monetized. The only money I make is donations. I don't even get none of that anymore, really. So I've made $69 this month off YouTube. Yeah, better than nothing. Better than nothing. $69. How funny was it that the Supreme Court, that liberal Biden appointee, that black lady, she said, no, Trump ain't using no emergency funds for no food stamps. That shows she got more sense than most liberals. She actually has a little bit of sense because it's very simple to understand. There is no emergency, okay? We're not in an emergency situation. Food stamps can be funded if the Democrats just vote yes on the bill. But they want to add all this bullshit in. See, they're using this as like a negotiation thing. They're using you motherfuckers as leverage. And they're hoping you yell at Trump and yell at Republicans and all this. But it's really them voting no. I mean, what the fuck? It's just another lie and a long list of lies. Like, Democrats just jump from one lie to the next. Now, right now, we're doing a shutdown lie where we're pretending the Republicans shut the government down. Even though everybody, you do a little research, you realize what's going on here. Not hard to understand what the Democrats are doing. The Democrats are so funny. Oh, Obamacare, got it. Why would the Republicans save Obamacare? That don't even make sense. Well, if the insurance prices will go up. But that's the Democrats' fault. They passed all that. And they've been in power. They were just in power with Joe Biden. Why didn't they make all that stuff permanent and pass laws? Why didn't they do that? They love to say Republicans control all three branches of government right now. Because they treat you like you're stupid. Like you don't know it takes 60 votes and they only have 55 votes. I mean, what do you know? Continue to talk to everybody like they're fucking retarded. And I'm telling you, you only gonna get away with it for so long. That's why you got Trump again, because you talk people like they're fucking stupid. People ain't that dumb. If Trump caves to these Democrats, it'll be the first big mistake. All that other the fake mistakes y'all cry about, that shit's irrelevant. But if Trump caves to the Democrats, he should not give you all nothing. If they want to leave the food stamps off, fuck them. Fuck them. And I almost think they should just get rid of the filibuster, even though that'll probably backfire in the future. I mean, Jesus. You can't get nothing done with these Democrats. And these retarded voters are just not going to vote enough Republicans in to get anything done. And the ones they do put in, you'll have some retard or something. Always some retard. Rad Paul got to be the biggest retard. He's an idiot, man. I'm voting against Rad Paul next time he runs, and I'm voting against Thomas Massey. Enough of these clowns. Every time I hear about them, it's just some stupid shit. I don't ever hear about them doing anything of importance. And when they do something that I like, it's just they said something. They said something and you're like, yeah. But the shit they say is like Fantasyville shit. Like, that's not even how anything really works. And, it'd be nice if that's the way things were, but they're really not. I mean, let's be honest, they're not. Like blowing up those drug boats. It's like, maybe that's unconstitutional, but you know what? Who gives a shit? These drugs are pouring in. Motherfuckers are dying from fentanyl. Enough. And of all the things to be up there whining about, that's what he pops up. Every time I see Rad Paul, he's like bitching about blowing up drug dealers. He's bitching about, today or the other day, he voted, some dude wanted to pass a bill. It said, nobody in Congress will get a paycheck until the government's open. And Rand Paul was getting all mad about it. He's a retard, man. He's an idiot. And him and Thomas Massey are the biggest dorks, I swear to God. The other day, they took a picture together. Trump invited Republicans to the White House or something, but he didn't invite them because they're clowns. And they took a picture together like, we're hanging out together. We didn't want to go anyway. We didn't want to go anyway. Man, shut the fuck up with that lame ass. You look lame. Both of you look lame, bro. We didn't want to go anyway to the party. Fuck them. We wanted to chill here in the parking lot. and talk about the Constitution. And polling backs this up too. Like people, when you ask them about, I seen something the other day. Somebody said, Republicans don't do anything. Like they get into power and they don't do nothing. It's not that they make things worse. It's not that they fuck everything up. They just don't do nothing. They literally don't do shit. They just stand there. And you're like, hey, do something. And they're just like, well, if we did that, then the Democrats will do this. And it's like, oh my God. And then the Democrats win and they just do shit. They fuck things up. And you're like, see, they just do. I'm going to vote for you again. Now, please do something this time. Nah, I can't. Just act like the Democrats, like 1% of the Democrats. Just 1% of that. Just give us 1% Republicans. Just do anything. And I'm starting to think Trump's right. Just get rid of the filibuster and just vote for like voter ID and just pass all this shit. Just go fucking wild. Boy, what are you going to count on the midterms? Well, these retarded people might vote Democrats again. They're retarded. They might. Speaking of retarded, that Mondani shit is so funny. Patrick Bet David was playing stuff today. Oh my God, that Mondani. He's going to be a train wreck. It's so obvious. It's like nobody smiles like that, dude. He's always smiling. And that video of him yelling at Tom Homan, like he's a fucking lunatic. He was like, Donald Trump, turn the volume up. Donald Trump, if you want to go through one of us, you got to go through all of us. Get a grip, you lunatic. Ugandan bakers and Sudani nannies, North Korean barbers, Chinese welders, the South African bus driver, for the Palestinian terrorist. He was his name. I ain't never heard of shit like that in my life. Like, what? The mayor for, like, New York is done. It's done. This is done. This shit's done. What were they playing? Scaramucci. Remember Scaramucci? Hold on, I gotta get this food. Remember Scaramucci? What was his name? He had like a nickname, or the Mooch or some shit. Remember him? Even he was calling y'all crazy. And he's retarded. Scaramucci said they tried this in the 60s. I ain't looked this up yet, but he said they tried this in the 60s. Tried something like this. Did a bunch of stupid shit. He said it took them years to get out of it. He said it took forever to turn it back around. I wonder what he was talking about. What happened in New York in the 60s? Apparently they voted for a retard and it fucked everything up, and then it was just a mess. It was a fucking mess. Maybe it's time to re-elect Mayor Rudy Giuliani. There's too many foreigners. I mean, that's what the problem is. That's why these people win. Because I'll tell you this, though. I will say this. What we seen the other day in Minnesota, that's an interesting thing. Where that Somali guy was running against that Jacob Fry who was crying at Georgia. Remember he cried at the casket? Sometimes I go back and watch that. just him crying at the golden casket, and they're playing that music, that sad music. Hold me now, hold me. Hold me close in your arms as I cry. He beat that Somali guy. And Democrats are racist as fuck. You know, behind closed doors, man, to be a fly on the wall in that room. I bet he was saying some wild shit. Because you know they're all going, you ain't got a chance, you're white, Jacob. These Somalis ain't going to vote for you. I bet they will. He worked hard, too. You got to give him props. He worked hard, because I seen him. He was speaking that. He learned the language. I mean, he took it serious. And you know, those Somali motherfuckers were probably like, well, if we elect this Somali guy, I'll fuck the city up. So we'll keep the white man running things. I bet that's really what it is. Because people like that from them countries, they ain't like these. They're kind of racist. I mean, they're real people from a different world, you know. They ain't got time for bullshit like we do. They don't have DoorDash over there. They don't have no fucking Uber. Them motherfuckers are hungry. There's wars going on. Bombs are falling around them and shit. They came over here. That white man was running the city. They were like, this ain't too bad. This ain't too bad, Jacob. Compared to where I came from, Jacob. I mean, if you were living in hell itself, and then they dropped you in Minnesota, you'd probably be like, damn, all right. This is heaven. To spoiled Americans, it's like, this is a dump. I got to get out of here. Somali motherfuckers love it. They said, we ain't voting against this white guy. We're keeping him in the white man. We're going to keep the white man. And it's really a smart move, if you think about it. Them people got more sense than liberal white women. Because that's probably, I bet, I don't know, I'd like to see the data. I wonder what voting group voted for him the most. Yeah, but Jacob Fry beat the guy. He beat him. He put himself in a situation, he beat that guy. You gotta give Jacob props. He did it. He handled that fucking clown. You know how hard that must be? A Somali guy thought, oh, they all look like me. They'll vote for me. Nah. Jacob worked too damn hard for that vote. You ain't outworking Jacob Fry. He learned how to speak the language, everything. They was impressed. They was like, damn, he learned our language and everything. And I bet he gives them all kind of free stuff, welfare shit. And they were probably like, this white man knows what he's doing. Like, he knows how to get us our money. This other motherfucker gonna come in here and fuck everything up. We can't have that. And they're probably right. Smart move, people of Minnesota. Wise move. It's like how you got to vote for Cuomo instead of Mondani, because it's like, well, you know, Cuomo's better than Mondani. You got to pick the lesser of two evils. That's what you have to do. That's life. I don't even see how it's hard to vote for the lesser of two evils. I mean, it seems very, very like, it's a simple choice. Who would pick the more evil? Like, who would even pick that? You're going to be waiting on that GTA. You have to accept it. I think it has something to do with AI. Like, wasn't there a report that came out that GTA's AI is like real advanced and shit? Thing about this AI shit is it's just getting better and better. I mean, if you delay your game for another like 6 months, who knows how good you can make that AI? Who knows what you could do? Curtis fucking Siwa. Nah, I didn't see that. Game had to be delayed. It ain't ready yet. You'll be all right. Some of us may not be alive by the time we come out. We'll get hit by a bus. We did. Why don't you just do like every other game? Release it, fucked up, and just put updates out. And we'll just go, well, whatever. Can't be that bad, yeah. Think of how big that day one update's going to be for that game. You're going to fill your whole damn hard drive. Donnie's going to ruin that city. Get ready for Par to be so miserable, my God. He's going to be so miserable. He wants out of New York. But he's stuck. He'll be on that voice chat one day, and all of a sudden you'll hear some sound like somebody got the shit knocked out of him. And then some black dude will pick the phone up and start running. Took a white boy's phone on the subway. Knocked his ass out. And God knows what'll happen to you while you're knocked out laying there. Might get raped for all I know. Might get set on fire. You wake up on fire. You're like, what the fuck? I had to go watch a movie. I'm about to go to bed. Damn, it's already noon. I'm tired, boss. I'll probably pop in tomorrow, though.